All right, welcome in, welcome in. Man, it's good to be here. I'm glad for all of you. I really appreciate all of you guys that really connect and stuff, that really watch my videos and are looking at the unity, how it works, and how it definitely would enhance our unified of the field, right? Because look at even the word universe. It talks about unity, and then right away it goes into division. Uni versus, like an opponent. Unified versus immediately goes to the division, or us against them, or you against me, or me against me, because you can even be divided within yourself. This is the paradox reality that they've named it, that we lived in, right? The dualistic plane, but we're looking for a unified field of unity, meaning we can have differentiations, how we look, how we smell. We can be fat, skinny, short, tall, but we all have one head, two arms, and two legs, which is a pentagram. Our body is a geometry. Our avatar is a geometry math pentagram, which is associated with Venus. All right. But my last video, we're not talking about, just throwing those little tidbits, because you can revelate off those, and then you'll go into other revelations yourself when you start putting them together, especially if you go, That's why, before I go into, we're going into the ball, the dance, but it's called ball, of the inauguration night. They had a ball where they danced, the president's wife, VP, and VP's wife, right? And then you start wondering what happened here, and why is this ball? These are rituals. We just went into how the inauguration goes back into Rome, the symbols of even the birds to a new start. Somebody's new is being inaugurated, and how it goes into the birds, and how this goes into Rome, and how this goes into every aspect of the ether. We even showed how this even goes into the ether at the very last part, and how some of this stuff is really connected and very ancient. I even was looking at Rome when I think about, and I had mentioned how when you look at the Pope and you see him wear this hat, and you look to the side, it looks like a fish's mouth. And this is the doggone priesthood from ancient Sumerian religion. So yeah. And I'm thinking, I wonder if this coronations, or these inaugurations, coronations, and the ball in between, because we have a god called Baal, or Baal. We have bailouts. We have, when you go to jail, you got to go pay your bail to the bailiff. Come on now. All this, how they interact. But we're going to go into the ball today. And we have a god named Baal, which is Baal. And then we were told in our election with an electrical college, as they want you to vote, which is actually taking your volt, your energy, into the electrical college. So volt in electrical should give you, looking at it, and then all of a sudden you cast your ballot. And this goes today with what I'm going to talk about, the ball, the bail out, or you cast your balat, which is the feminine aspect that Seven mentioned years ago, the feminine aspect of Baal, or Baal. So let's get into this. I definitely got some screen to share. We're going to go into this again like we did. I told you we're going to have a few word of the days in a row before we get into the lords, the duchess, and all that stuff. So, all right, Big D, what do you got for me today? We definitely got the god Baal, or Baal. What is he? Same thing when you want to understand it, etymology. So, ball, a round ball, compact spherical, but also a ball used in a game. Probably from an unrecorded English Baal, and even Bealu, testicle, or from the congenite of the Norse Balar, ball, from Proto-Germanic balus, source also of Dutch ball, Flemish ball, Old German ballo, and from the pi belel, to blow or swell. So your balls get blown or swell. The meaning is testicle is from the balax, ball of the foot, from the mid, meaning the rounded missile used in warfare. Wow. Because, I was an athlete and a coach, and we always talked about staying in this athletic position no matter what sport you play. It applies. And you don't need to be on your back heels. You need to be on the balls. We would call it the balls of your feet. Yeah, that's what it was called. That's what I was taught by my elders, that be on the balls of your feet. My coaches, when I was a child, then of course we taught that as being that part right under your toes, being leaning in an athletic position on the balls, not heels back, but ready to explode, to a tackle, to hit a tennis ball, to hit a baseball, to attack a basketball court. Every sport, soccer, everyone would teach be on the balls of your feet. Right? But we're going to get this interesting because we're talking about a dance. The meaning, meaning and played with a ball. The baseball sense of the pitch does not cross the plate within the strike zone, probably short, high ball, low ball, right? Ballpoint pen, balls of fire, Jerry Lee Lewis. Recorded in 1820, word referred to the glass of the brandy, wow, which is like a ball, a spectacular, successful striver. And it is attested to the 1900s, see 1900. Many phrases in sports is to have a ball, hold a ball advantage. Beyond the ball, we would say somebody be intense, be ready. Put your eye on the ball, and so forth. So we're going to go a little farther. Ball, noun 2, dancing party, social assembling for dancings. From the French, baller, to the dance, with the Latin ballar, to dance. Greek, to dance, jump about, literally to throw one's body. Right? The polyroot goel, to throw, reach, extended, meaning very enjoyable time, is American English slang from 1945, perhaps 1930s in African American vernacular, not 1650s, to make into a ball, from the ball, sensitive sense of become like a ball, from compact clusters is from 1713, from a no compilate, attested to the in 1940s jazz slang, either from the sense of testicle or enjoyable time, from ball, right? And so you see, this is very ancient. Here even goes into stool ball, which is on the sticks and the wickets. Cricket, okay, which is a type of baseball, I think. Maybe baseball has some origination there. And into the playing with the balls, right? That's funny, playing with the balls. Skee ball, and it goes on and on. Ball bearing, dealing with cars, maybe wheels, balls, friction, ball and chains. So you see the ball's very intimate in having this ritual of the dance, of them coming together, and it's connected. The reason it's connected, it's also, they're not mentioning that the god is connected to the god Baal, or Baal. Also, we see that we have the difference between a sphere and a ball, which is a big difference. So when we start looking at this, we start seeing this dance, which is it said even part of the dance was throwing your body was a ball. And then we see that the god Baal, or Baal, right, is connected to the ball. And then we see it's connected to what? Testicles, men's, which is called your two balls. We have two ball cane, right? Cane with two balls, the male aspect with a cane. And also, we also understand that when you're dealing with Baal and Baal, you're also dealing with an Old Testament, testes are called balls, Baal. And the New Testament, which was called the new balls, the New Testament. My testes mental, right? Mental, my testicles mental. Balls, or my balls back to Baal again. Since you seen, read it down, it was talking about the testicles were part of this, the meaning of this word, man. And then we have a dance for the testament, or the ball, or the Baals, because it's called a ball. This event's called a ball, which is really reaffirming the newness of the dance, the movement of the what preceded it, which was the inauguration. It's inauguration ball. So in the ball, you're looking at connecting to the Testament, and this is definitely male, definitely, definitely a patriarchal thing. It's connected to the patriarch when they have the males and the balls and the testes in the New Testament. And actually, like when we would make an omen, or let's be blood brothers when we were kids and we cut ourselves and we're blood brothers, yeah. Or let's make a pact and we do this. Their pact was, in these old days, why they called it a testament, was when they made agreement and a handshake was to grab your balls. That's facts. When they would grab their balls, they were grabbing their testament, the New Testament, the Old Testament. It's a testament. You testify in court. The testes, your balls are actually called testes. The medical term is testes. We know they're shaped like balls within your sac, right? Like almost like a womb sac, protected like almost a baby, but they're not protected like a baby because you put a kick or even a flick like this, women know that, flick them, you will bring a man to his lowest part of his knees by attacking his balls. That's why it's definitely a patriarchal coronation, which is the next word, of the inauguration that preceded it in all these rituals. This is another ritual, the dance of Baal. I'm telling you, that's why all this god of Baal, or Baal, right? That's why we, like I mentioned, in the court system, there's a bailiff, you have to pay bail. This is all Baal. It's all Baal patriarchal God worship of their God that they promote by these rituals. And doing these rituals is like concreting the magic on us, that this will be affirmed and you will project with us to create the reality that we're getting ready to create using your creative tools. So we can you use us create our reality because we have you paying attention, which is paying your antennas so your projector will follow what they want you to create, which is connected to all these rituals all the way back that's known from Babylon to Samaria, the magicians, the magi, the magic. Like I said, the maga is the magus. It's the magi. It's the magician. That's why in the Satanic Church, MAGA is the 5th degree of the Satanic Church. This whole coronation is a ritual and very spiritual. As you've seen, the inauguration went into the ether that high. And now the ball, or the dance with Baal in the inauguration of the ether, this is all tied in rituals. This is not done by chance. This is have fun tonight and dance for dance. This is very thought out rituals that have been done for a long time, not done, just started yesterday. It goes back to Samaria, to Babylon, all this stuff. And all this goes back and is actually connected to this. It very much is so. Let me see if they will, let me do something here, because I know about King Baal, right? Do you guys know about King Baal? I'm sure most of you do. Let's do Baal with an E. Because in etymology, it doesn't matter. Right? When I put Baal in, Baal comes back on. Let's do this one more time. What was King Baal? Let's see if it will give me King. No, I don't want that. I want 2 L's. Didn't give me King Baal, and I know Baal's there. Let's do the regular Baal. In etymology, you have to understand. Wow. It's a money bond. Security given to the release of the prisoner, right? But it's connected to King Baal. That's what I'm trying to get forth. King Baal. Why isn't this giving me King Baal? King Am I spelling it wrong? Maybe L-E. Why would not this King Baal pop up? Interesting, isn't it? Let me add this here. The etymology surprising me. King Baal. Am I spelling it wrong, y'all? This is probably where Baal. From the Old Testament. There you go, King Baal. There we go. It's talking about that. The magician and, look at that, the magician and illusionist, King Baal. That's heavy. Because we know in the Bible, let's stop this. This is here, and I don't know why it's trying to hide it. In the Bible, it talks about, in the Bible, King Baal. And I might be saying it right. Baal, that's it. God, finally, it's a 2A. It's 2 A's and a 1 L. I know I wasn't crazy. Okay. 2 A's and 1 L. Let's do this. This is something I'm doing. I'm going to go to etymology and spell it right, too. There you go. Is a title for a Phoenician god. There you go. God includes the god of fertility and rain. Name Baal is used to describe false gods. So that's just going to all be religion now. Let's take the Bible out, and maybe we'll give us more. Just talk about it. I don't need to know your doctrines. There you go. A king of Tyre may refer to demon king Christian. Of course, Christianity is always going to pop its head up. I'm not looking for Christy. The Canaanite, the god of fertility, rain, storms. The word Baal means Lord. There you go, Lord. Wow. Lord. No wonder Baal means Lord. Let's go back over here to etymology and spell it right and see what we get. Sorry, didn't. So we had a double A. I bet it's there now. It should upload to me, but sometimes they try to be sneaky with their crap. There you go. There you go. Name of a Semitic solar deity worshipped by the Phoenicians and Carthaginians with the much licensed sensuality. Biblical from, Greek, literally owner, master, Lord. It applied to any deity, including Jehovah. Because what I seen, even Marduk, when you go down, got Marduk, Beelzebub even, this would even be very much like the demiurge to me. But that's why everything, the Baal is related to this. And this is when you understand etymology. These words are significantly connected. And that's where the key would be. So when we see this, we see, the Carthaginians license, the sexuality, particular solar deity, sun god, Jesus, and the sun gods that followed him. Later named particular solar deity, Baal took possession of it, and he married, related to the Alcanian god named Belu. And this is where I believe which is God, which is Marduk. Marduk is Jesus. Identical first element, Beelzebub, second Hannibal, the grace of Baal. And that's why you have the dance called the Baal, because Baal is Baal. And this is what I was trying to get to. Baal, I would like to get more into this, because I bet I could, if I could find that feminine, I'd find out that the feminine aspect is ballot. When we cast our ballot, to cast your ballot, because magicians cast spells, are the feminine Baal, Balat. Good stuff, you guys. Good stuff. We're really putting this together. I'm glad I actually learned on the go here. Let's go out of here on this, because I was ready to look at this a different way. I'm going to do the coronation next. And when we do this coronation, I have to definitely look at it, because Patty sent it to me. Shout out again to Patty. Always connecting, always giving stuff that, and just really got to know her, and just definitely connected to her. You're awesome, Sister Darlene, South Carolina. in that area that where all that stuff happened besides the fires here. Let me tell you a little bit what's happening today, y'all, which is Sunday. Is they scorched San Francisco, LA and San Diego, right? The last few days. About 2 weeks ago, we're looking at them scorching SoCal, right? Or this area of SoCal. And now we're getting rain and wind. After they scorch and wipe out all the debris of the trees and the vegetation, which would block mudslides and slow them down, now it's going to flow like a river. So we're going to get the fire was the first disaster. We're going to get a mudslide disaster. So those folks who even built houses that maybe were saved are now going to get, it's another disaster coming, you guys. They definitely worked their magas. Seriously, I have another video we're going to be doing next, the coronation. You guys have a great day.